Hey guys, so this makeup video is going to be a little different. As you can see, I'm starting the intro off with no makeup on whatsoever, and that is because I want my creative juices just to flow. I have absolutely no idea as to what look I'm about to create, so I wanted to take you guys along with me from beginning to end. This is not a tutorial in any way, shape, or form. I'm not sitting here to show you how to create this look. I thought it would be fun just to show you all the process, really, of allowing my creative juices to flow. I have no idea what look I'm about to create. I just know I want it to be bold, avant-garde, and very colorful. I am playing around with some loose pigments from NA Beauty, and I don't know why it's like flipped around, but these are the pigments that I'll be playing with today. I'm using this neon pink is my inspiration, as you can kind of see the backdrop, bubblegum pink, the neon pink. So I'm using All Eyes on Me, that is the name of this neon pink, and then this coral, really pretty coral color. I actually wore this maybe last week, just a really dewy bronze makeup look, and I just put it on my inner crease. I'm going to insert a picture somewhere of me wearing this, and it's just Living Coral. That's the name of it. Living Coral is the name of this eyeshadow pigment. So again, I don't have a plan. I don't know what look I'm about to create. I truly don't know. But this will be fun. I really like creating looks in this way, where I just pick a color, or I'll choose something completely random, whether it be a song or a quote or a color or just anything I can pull, like literally anything that might not directly correlate to makeup, or any look that I use to create, end up creating. I just use inspiration from literally anywhere to inspire my look. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm about to put on some music and just jam out, and I hope you guys enjoy this inspirational makeup look, I guess. Just like I said, allowing my creative juices to just take over. I haven't done a makeup video like this, but I think this will be fun. I find doing makeup in this form very therapeutic. There's been plenty of times, a lot of makeup looks that I have created, some of the avant-garde looks I have created in the midst of feeling overwhelmed, in a sense, and just needing to decompress and just free myself, really. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm like, you know what, let me just record the process. So many people have asked me in the past, like years past, like, why don't you just record yourself while you do that? And in those moments I never really think to, but right now it's like, I'm gonna just go ahead and do it. So without further ado, let's see what my imagination, my creativity has to say right now.
As you can see here, I did not add the process of me doing my brows, simply because I have plenty of other videos showing the process of that. But before we get too deep into this video, I did want to add a slight disclaimer. I am not adding the names of the eyeshadow colors that I use in this video, simply because they are actually sample products of NA Beauty. So therefore, hopefully in the near future, you guys will see a lot of these colors featured in the different eyeshadow palettes that we will have available. But until then, I do know Morphe, Jovius Place, MAC Cosmetics, and a lot of other makeup brands do have comparable colors to the ones that I use in this video. A lot of them, as you will see, are relatively neutral tone colors that I use in my crease, as well as relatively common colors that you find in eyeshadow palettes. So to find colors similar will not be that difficult. But again, stay tuned to NA Beauty to see the various eyeshadow palettes that we do have to offer and will have to offer in the near future if you do want to get your hands on the exact colors. For some reason, this color is showing up more orange than coral in this video. I'm not quite sure what this is all about, but I'm going in with my crease using the Lease Eyeshadow Pigment Living Coral. And what I really like about these colors is that they are so incredibly pigmented, but you can build up the coverage and the opacity of the product. So it literally, however you apply it, is what will show. So as you can see, I'm just going in with a really light hand and a fluffy crease blending brush just to add that color in. And as you will continue to see, it's very easy to build this pigmentation up. So literally, however much you put on your brush is how much product you are going to get in terms of that product payoff. And I absolutely love that about this product, because it makes it so incredibly easy to manipulate. And what you will see later on in the video, a little tip and trick, I even like to wet my brush a little bit and then dip it into the powder. It allows it to create more of a paste-like consistency that you can apply. I also love to mix this in with a white eyeliner, white gel eyeliner, to create a colorful eyeliner as well. As I added this neutral toned eyeshadow as a way to set my concealer, I was looking at the palette of colors that I have, and I was looking at them, I was like, I have absolutely no clue as to what color I wanted to use. And I'm sort of swatching some of the colors, playing around with some of the greens as well as browns, and I landed on this dark olive green with gold shimmery flecks in it. And at first I absolutely hated it, and I was like, oh my goodness. But me being me, I was like, you know what, I'm going to keep going and just see how it turns out. So after like right there is when I realized I don't like it at all. But I was like, you know what, let's just keep going and see what's gonna happen. And so with that, I decided to go in with my Inglot gel eyeliner in the color white to create a cat-eyed eyeliner look. And I was originally going to go over this white with All Eyes on Me, which is the neon pink that I ended up using. But as I kept going and towards the end of me finishing up this eyeliner, I realized that the coral is more, well, I already knew the coral is more of a warm tone color, and All Eyes on Me is actually more of a cool tone color, and the two next to each other just wouldn't look right. So I decided to keep the white, and at the time I wanted to do another color on top, but I wasn't quite sure, so I just kept on building up the white eyeliner so that it was very pigmented, and I just went with it. And so right now you see me just kind of looking and figuring things out, and like I still had no clue what I wanted to do. Now you see me just using a makeup wipe to get rid of some of that extra fallout. And I also decided just to fast forward through my highlight, foundation, contour routine, simply because I use the same process that I use in pretty much all of my other videos. So you guys have already seen that. And I want to keep the main focus of this video just solely on the eyes. So let's get right back into creating these eyes. So now I'm just playing around with different lash styles that I'm trying to figure out which one I wanted to use. I knew that for sure I wanted something that was much longer, fuller, but not super voluminous and thick. So the perfect lash that I decided to go with is SISS, or straight from, of course, NA Beauty. So it was around this point that I decided that I wanted to just solely stick with the white eyeliner and not add any pop of color on top of it. So I'm just going in and cleaning the line up a little bit, making it a little, yeah, just cleaning the line up a little bit and going over top of my eyelash line with some black eyeliner just to clean up any little extra drops of glue that I might have gotten anywhere, and also taking that white on my bottom waterline as well. So because I decided not to use All Eyes on Me for my eyeliner, I wanted to play up my inner tear duct area with some color and some shimmer. So I added a little bit of All Eyes on Me on my inner tear duct area, and I also went on top of it with just some silver glitter. I wanted a little twinkle on my tear duct, so that's what I got. So at this point, I was looking at my eyes and I was like, I just feel like they're still naked, and I just didn't feel like I wanted to be done. So I went in with my lower lash line and smoked it out a little bit, just using some of the same neutral toned brown colors that I used in my crease, just taking some of those same colors underneath my eyes, but also darkening it up a little bit. And then as you see, that All Eyes on Me is going on that bottom lash line, and you can also clearly see how I am slowly amplifying the color. But as I continued on the process of building that pigmentation up, right about now, I realized that it was just a little too bright. So I continued to amplify it a bit, but then I went in with a brown eyeshadow color on my lower lash line and just took that color, muted that color just a little bit, and smoked it out with a darker brown color. So now the lips, oh my goodness, the lips. I knew I wanted to do more of a nude brown color for the lips to sort of offset the eyes, but I still wanted it to complement it. So I decided to go in with like a mauve, sort of peachy toned, neutral brown color, but I ended up absolutely hating it, taking it away, and I actually saw a picture for a dark brown lip gloss, so I decided to try that out with this look. And again, I really didn't like the way it looked, so I decided to make it a little bit more nude by adding a lighter color. And at first, I really liked it. I was like, oh my goodness, this is really cute. I love this lip combo. But as I went on, I discovered I really didn't like it that much. I liked the lips independently of the look, but not together as a whole. But me just being me, I was like, you know what? I like it right here so far, so I'm going to stick with it.
So now you have it. This is the final look. It's starting to grow on me. I'm not even gonna lie. When I first finished it, I was like, I wasn't the biggest fan of it at first, because this is a lot bolder and heavier on the eyes than I'm accustomed to seeing, and because I just haven't done any bold makeup looks on myself, I kind of forgot what I look like for a minute. But I really like it. I love the play on the colors and the contrast between Living Coral, this coral color in my crease, versus this. It's really like a olive green with like gold shimmery flecks in it. That I love this color. I just really like this color. This is one of my go-to colors for in the fall. But this look is really growing on me. I think I might want to change up my lips slightly. When I created it, as I was going through with the colors, I knew for sure I wanted to do a brown or nude glossy lip. But I feel like this color is just a little bit too dark. I'm not quite sure. The lip isn't really doing much of anything for me. But it is what it is. It's all about the eyes for this video, not so much the lips, so we can just leave that alone. I really like it, and as I was creating this look, I am doing the eyeliner. I initially wanted to use All Eyes on Me for the liner, but because it is more of a neon color, as you see, well, they're both neons, but as you can see, this is more cool tone and this is more warm tone, and I just felt both of them next to each other in such a small little space just didn't really look too good. So I'm like, okay, how can I sort of offset this a little bit? So I decided to go ahead on my bottom, underneath my eyes with All Eyes on Me, and then tone down the color slightly with like a brown, a lighter brown crease color that I use that I really like. But this look is really fun. Oh my gosh. This is a really fun look for me. I thought the glitter would be a nice little touch in the inner corner, but I feel like you can't see it as much. And I'm almost tempted to just do like a little glitter, almost like snake type wraparound on the lip, on the wing. And if I do decide to add it, I'm going to add that clip in right about here. But if I don't, then this is the look. This is just really fun. I felt free while I was creating this look. I was like, you know what, this is kind of fun. I really miss doing this because I used to create looks very similar to this on a regular basis. If you guys follow me on Instagram and like scroll all the way down, or even have been following me for a long time, you know, like almost every week, multiple, probably 2 to 3 times a week, I was creating different looks. In terms of the looks that I used to create, this is much more subtle in comparison, but I really like it. This is me slowly creeping back into that creative space that I've been yearning to get back into for such a long time. So I really hope you guys enjoy just watching me as I went into this makeup look with absolutely no plans other than allowing these colors to be my inspiration. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and go head over to NA Beauty's website and check out the products that were used in this video. And if you decide to get them, you know, go ahead and recreate this look if you decide to recreate this look, or even any other looks that you create using very loose eyeshadow pigments. Please tag me in it, hashtag forever NA Beauty in any of the photos you may post, so I can see the various looks that you create using those products. But like always, forever and always, do you and be beautiful. I'll catch you guys next time.